Shingen defeated the Oda army at Nagashino. Nobunaga retreated to Azuchi Castle, which was immediately surrounded by the Takeda forces. However, a white shadow in pursuit of Shingen was fast approaching Azuchi as well. Alright, so here's the next stage, the Siege of Azuchi Castle, and as you can tell, this is a siege battle. So that means there's going to be two parts of this battle, the field section and then the castle section. So this one is going to be a long one. Anyways, so the objectives, well, we're going to have to defeat Nobunaga twice. First out in the field, in the outside section, and then when we enter the castle, we have to get to the top, and then defeat him there. And then we win. If I die, or if the time runs out, we lose. So, yeah. And there's going to be two different time limits, so be careful with that. But I'll talk about that as we move on. Anyways, so the equipment, the weapon, as you know, we have the tier 3 weapon, the Furin-Kazan, the items, and yeah, I actually found out somewhat of a better pronunciation than what I said last time. Anyways, yeah, so when you're trying, or when you're playing a siege battle, you might want to think a little bit more about the stage as a whole. There are many different ways that you can really do it. I mean, you can equip whatever items you want for all I care, but what I'm going to be doing is when I actually get the other item, the lantern, I'm going to keep a horse with me even in siege battles because I know it may not be useful or it'll pretty much be useless. In the castle section, I can still use it in the field section. So keep that in mind. And same thing with castle items. There will be items specifically for castles. It may not be helpful in the field section, but when you enter the castle, it definitely will. Because when you actually go from the field part to the castle part, you will not be able to change your items. So whatever items you pick here, those are the 5 items that you're going to be using for the entire section, for the entire battle. So keep that in mind. So that's another reason why I would say you might want to think a little bit more as a whole than just one part of the battle. So anyways, for now, I'm going to keep the items the way I have them because, well, I don't have the attack item that I'm looking for, and then I don't have the lantern just yet. So, anyways, moving on. The bodyguards, I'll leave it like so. Now, the unit info for the Takeda army. You have Shingen Takeda, which is me, with Nobukado Takeda and Morinobu Nishina. Yukimura Sanada with Kunoichi. Masakage Yamagata, Masatoyo Nato, Nobufasa Baba, Masanobu Kosaka, Masasugu Tsuchiya, Nobushige Oyamada, and Katsuyori Takeda. For the Oda army, you have Nobunaga Oda with Nobutada Oda, Tsunioki Akita, and Yoshinari Mori. Mitsuhide Akechi, Kazumasu Takigawa, Katsuishi Bata with Narimasa Sasa and Yushisato Gamo, Nagahida Niwa, and Toshie Maeda. Alright, let's do it. So here's the first part. Also, there is a unique item in this stage, which I'm going to go for. However, when it comes to what I'm trying to do, because this is the stage where the next stage will branch off depending on what you do here. So,
my lord, if we ravage the city, the people will suffer. I suggest that we lure the enemy inside the castle and deal with them there.
That is what Shingen would think. Mitsuhide, set fire to the city, personally.
What? What are you saying?
Shingen must be stalled. He will not use his power here.
So you want to stop Mitsuhide from entering that where that X is. So defeat him right away, then he will retreat. And not have him fucking barrel roll like that, because he'll be able to attack you at that point. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know what, I need to expect it, especially on normal. When I face anybody, expect a Musu attack in some way, shape, or form. Anyways, Mitsuhide is down. So, that's the first thing you gotta do to get the Matsukaze Saddle. Whether or not I'm going to get it on my first shot is one thing, but I'm going to do my best to try to. So Mitsuhide will withdraw for now, and then we're going to enter the next section through that gate right there, because we're going to have to defeat Keiji Maeda, which will appear right now. And that's just a crock of shit if you ask me.
It's not every day you're face to face with a legend. The stage will have to be set up just right.
Alright, so we'll go for Keiji now, and right out of the fucking gate we fucking clash. So we gotta defeat Mitsuhide quickly, because he's gonna head for Nobunaga, and there's a massive, massive bug in this game. So you gotta be really careful, because once he reaches a certain section of the stage, he'll automatically go to Nobunaga, and when he eventually defects, whether he reaches this Nobunaga or not, he'll be stuck in that one part. So we gotta defeat Keiji quickly. Alright, there we go. Now we just have to wait for the gate to open, which is going to take quite a bit, unfortunately.
Nice moves you got there.
Also, for the fact that we did this, we stopped the fire attack and defeated Keiji, the supply captain will appear. So we're going to have to defeat the supply captain too, but we got to be quick.
Mitsuhide, a most pitiable man. I will have to liberate his soul from Nobunaga's clutches.
There he is. Alright. That was close. If he went past that gate that's over here, then there's no way for you to really get them. And then you would be fucked out of that item. But we got it. So now we're going to go and defeat Katsui. I'm not trying to be fancy. My goal is just to get to Nobunaga before Mitsuhide does. And there's one little part where if he does reach that point, he automatically will go around a long way, and then you're gonna have to try to go for the big objective again, where it will branch off to either one of two scenarios. And I really want to botch this mission in a certain way.
A splendid show of force.
And I actually want to show you how that goes about, if that makes any sense. Shit. Shit. Alright, we're good to go.
You fought well.
Alright, we got to Nobunaga. Now, my question is he going to head backwards? Because the next mission is you got to make sure Mitsuhide withdraws. That's the only other problem right now. I think we should be good.
Mitsuhide, I paid your lord a visit. He says that you are more suited to serve under me.
I know that you lie, and that this is all part of your ploy, but I still cannot help but see a measure of truth.
And there we go. I think we should be good now. But there is a bug where he'll just go straight for Nobunaga, even if he's on your side. And there's nothing you can do about that. I think we're good. I don't know if that's fixed in Extreme Legends, but just make sure he doesn't go all the way around a long way.
You will live to vanquish Nobunaga.
So my goal right now is to get Mitsuhide back over there, because if he dies before reaching over there, then we won't have the opportunity to even get this mission.
I come forth. You shall now witness the true art of battle. I come forth. Attack. I come forth. Amateurs, I shall hold nothing back.
Yeah, that fire ninja has to go.
Now, attack.
Now getting Mitsuhide over to that escape point is going to be difficult, because as you can see, we have a lot of troops to go through.
Now, attack. The world shall witness the power of the Sanada clan.
They're not even aiming. Oh, one of them was. That makes sense.
Witness the true art of battle. Amateurs. Now, attack.
Is there another gate that I don't see? Because they keep on spawning endlessly.
Most impressive, my lord. Now, attack. I come forth. Now, attack.
Yeah, we're definitely going in the right direction. But how many of these fuckers are there? Fuck it, let's just go for the enemy general.
The enemy is strong. Stay alert.
I think, yeah, Kazumasu has no officers.
I come forth. Amateurs.
Alright, so far so good.
You fought.
Kazumasu's down. I mean, we could just go straight for Nobunaga and end it, but I'm not going to do that. Not yet anyways. And keep in mind, I still have not just the castle part I have to worry about, but I still have to make sure, which is something that you should realize. They're gonna they're gonna give you the option to save. However, if you die somewhere in the castle, then you're gonna have to go through the entire battle, starting from the field section, all over again. So, be careful.
We shall not be far behind.
And I should mention,
Forward.
with any siege battle, when you enter a castle, expect a fire attack, because there will always be one. When it comes to straight up castle stages, maybe, but when it comes to castle stages in a siege battle, or if you're going through a castle part in a siege battle, you're gonna expect there's gonna be a there's gonna be a fire attack in that castle in some way, shape, or form, and you definitely don't want to be engulfed in the flames before you reach the top, because that's when it gets a little trickier, a little bit, not a lot. Right now, we're gonna go for Toshiie.
You fought well. We must find glory as well.
So far, so good. And you know what? I'm actually shocked that all of the officers, or all of our generals, are all up there already. Because typically there'll be a part where, you know, I'm not gonna even worry about that. Let's take out the musket fucks.
Incredible.
Really? Yeah, sorry about that. I just want to make sure there's no other gates. Because if that's the case, if I wipe out all the troops over here, Mitsuhide will have a clean runaway towards the escape point. I think he might. I just want to make sure. You know what? Might as well just let's just fucking escort him over there because I mean he's doing fine, but better be safe than sorry. There's a few musket fucks there. A lot of troops over here. Shit, there's a lot over here. Holy shit, that's a lot of musket fucks. I got an idea. That was not the intention, but I'll just rock with it. Shit. Boy, did I time that one wrong. And I got fire ninjas too? What the shit? Yeah, so much for that. I was trying to get a massive Musu KO count, but the Strike Ninja really fucked it up. More musket fucks. I mean, we're almost there. Holy shit, musket fuck city. Not bad. Yeah, that health was definitely needed. Could have sworn I heard something drop. Alright, let's head back up to Mitsuhide, just in case if he gets killed. I mean, there's not many troops left for him to really do much anyways down here. So, yeah, let's head back. Plus, I need my horse. I tell you though, the way these fucking musket fucks scatter reminds me of Dynasty Warriors 3. Like, they made the AI scatter. The way they scatter is too fucking smart. Like, the other four will still... the other four will scatter in a certain spot, and then the head will run away far. That way, if you actually try to chase that one from afar, because if you defeat the head, the rest will retreat, then they're going to start shooting at you. However, if you try to go for the four, they're going to shoot you as well. So, no matter what, you're in a lose-lose situation. Now, where the fuck is my horse? There it is, okay. Got a little concerned there. Anyways, now I have full health. Now we're just waiting on Mitsuhide to head to the escape point, and then we are set. And then the big mission will appear. That was weird. I don't know if you saw that. It was like a weird little scatter glitch, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, Mitsuhide withdrew. And now this will happen, which will be a first.
Great Bishamonten, bear witness. It is time, Nemesis.
Now, let me introduce to something that's new for my channel anyways when it comes to Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors. Actually, this is the first time that they brought this up. Third party armies.
A most intriguing concept. I challenge you to end this war without losing any officer. Let us begin. Now, why would I ever take orders from you?
So, first things first, let me bring up the third party army thing here. So, the third party army, later on, Warriors Orochi comes out, and typically this third party army thing, or the third army gimmick as you call it here, becomes pretty much a staple. But for this game, third party or third person army, or whatever you want to call it, when it comes to the actual map, anyone in yellow, when it comes to the map, they may be an ally or they may be an enemy. With this game, they will always be your enemy. So keep that in mind. So, we have the Uesugi army. You have Kenshin Uesugi with Kagekatsu Uesugi, Kanosugu Naue with Yataro Onikojima, and Kajie Kakizaki. So, I don't know if you saw it, if you see in the bottom right corner, we have a mission. However, you see the mission is in green and not black or gray or transparent. Well, here's the thing. If this mission pops up, you can have an opportunity to change course of the actual story. And the goal here is to defeat Nobunaga without losing any officers. You could defeat some of Uesugi's or Kenshin's army, but this is something I'm going to do. I'm going to botch, like intentionally screw up. If you defeat Nobunaga without losing any officers, then Kenshin will be impressed, and you will head to the Battle of Yamasaki, if I'm not mistaken, and then Kenshin will join alongside you. If you fail to do that, or if you don't trigger this mission, which in order to trigger this mission, you have to fulfill every mission successfully. Make sure Mitsuhide does not trigger the fire attack. Make sure Mitsuhide does not reach Nobunaga in time, and you have to make sure he withdraws. Also, you need to make sure that you, I think defeating Keiji is optional. I would strongly just go for it anyways, just to play it safe. But anyways, so you have to fulfill all those missions, and then this mission will pop up. If you fail on any of them, Kenshin will still show up. However, in certain cases, you won't be able to even get this mission. So just keep in mind with that. But anyways, if you defeat Kenshin before defeating Nobunaga, he won't be impressed at all and realize that you really want to put your rivalry before a mission that will potentially give you an ally down the road. And you will go back to the Battle of Kawanakajima, or go back to Kawanakajima and face Kenshin one last time. So that's entirely up to you. I'm going to intentionally screw up this mission by defeating Uesugi, or Kenshin I should say, and then we'll go for Nobunaga. Also, if you want to botch this mission, make sure one of your allied officers fall before defeating Nobunaga. But I like botching the mission this way. because I actually did it that way by accident, not realizing it would actually fuck up the mission. So if you're trying to be smart and go for Kenshin before anybody else, you're gonna fuck up the mission, and you're gonna have to go to Kawanakajima one more time. But for now, we're gonna botch it intentionally and go from there. Even Kenshin will bring it up, saying that, you know, you would prefer to face him once more.
Fortune was not with us.
You'll see it in a second.
We won't be far behind. I see. So you insist on a showdown with me, do you? Wait for me then, Nemesis.
Good grief! I've made a most meddlesome enemy.
And that's how you would botch up the mission. Well, that's one way to really screw up the mission. But we still have Kanaisugo Nawe and Yataro Onekojima if you want to defeat them both, which I'm gonna do, by the way, because we can. But keep in mind, if you actually go for Nobunaga first and defeat him before defeating any of the... well, defeat him before he defeats any of your officers, or defeat Nobunaga before defeating Kenshin, or just not defeat him at all, he will be impressed, and then he will join alongside you for the next battle, which will also be against Nobunaga. But right now, we're not going to do that because I'm going to go for this ending first, which pretty much means I'm going to go through the same 4 stages all over again. However, when I get to this stage, after I complete this first ending, if you want to call it that, well, there's technically 2 endings for Shingen. But as I was saying, once I get the first ending and I come back here, I will fulfill the second one right away. But I would obviously go for all of the other stages prior, because you know me.
There you go. Keep going.
Alright. Now we'll go for Nobunaga.
You built a magnificent castle, Nobunaga. Will you not pity it for being called the demon? A wall full of castles, as someone loves to say. Azuchi is the demon's castle, and the demon resides within me.
But this is going to be a problem because he's really buffed up. And for the fact that this is the 4th stage, that's not going to help either. Hopefully, when I complete this stage, I will be able to get a better weapon. Alright. That's okay. Nobunaga really doesn't have the... I mean, unless... if you're playing as Nobunaga, then it will be kind of up to you on how well he could actually control his Musu attack. Here comes another one. I won't be surprised if I run into a true Musu attack soon. I called it right down to a fucking T. And like I said, you really gotta be 2 steps ahead with the Musu attacks, because if he gets you, then you'll be stunned and you're gonna get hit hard. So, anyways, he's down now.
This means nothing, fool.
Yeah, so I would say that's a win, but that was only the first section of this battle. We still have the castle, and we're going through Azuchi Castle. Azuchi Castle has 6 floors, which, if you want to count the top part being one of those 6, so we have to go through 5 fucking floors of that nonsense. So, anyways, we completed this section of the stage in 22 minutes and 40 seconds. That's a long fucking time. And, yeah. Anyways, moving on. We will save and we're going to continue because I'm not going to leave it like this. Fuck no. And second, I have done parts in my Let's Perfects where I did 2 or 3 battles at once. So this ain't new to me. Let's continue. However, if I die, I have to go back to the field part over again. So this is going to be tough. Like I said, Azuchi Castle has 6 floors. I think we have a 45-minute.
I'm sure they're not expecting me to make a potion.
We'll see.
But I'll show them that there's still some vigor left in me. Just you wait.
Yeah, we got 45 minutes to get to the top. And as I said before, expect a fire attack down the road. Yeah, you might want to be careful with this because you got these pendulums going from the side on top, but when you get close, another one will pop up like that. But fortunately for me, I know the trick to do this, so as long as I don't get hit by the one from top, then the one on the bottom will be cake. Anyways, I know there was I knew there was an item here, so I'm gonna go and grab the item. Alright, now let's do this. That part wasn't so bad, however, this section is gonna be bullshit. Because now you have that to deal with. And some traps like that will have nails, some will have blades, and then some will have fire grenades. And I timed that badly. Anyways, moving on. Okay, that's not what I wanted, but alright, that's fine. There it. Yeah, I saw that coming. Now I'm debating if I should just go straight for should I just go straight for the squares or just try to get to one part of the stage to the other? Yeah, not happening. That better be health. Oh no, fuck. Alright. Let's see here. Okay, I have to go to the right. As I said before, in Otawara, well, when we're going through the Otawara infiltration, if you wind up getting lost, you might want to pause and check out the screen and see if there's any little spaces within a section of the particular area, whatever area it may be. And if you see a space within a outer part of the boundaries, like I see right here, which I'll show you in a second, that way I can actually give you a prime example, like right here. Like there's like 2 little spaces there. There are 2 doors over here. So that means I haven't entered this part of the floor. So we're gonna go and do that. Anyways, moving on. There is definitely... Oh, no. Wow. Holy shit. I thought there would be ninjas coming down from the top, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Good, not great, could be better. Oh yeah, and you can also get the enemy to fall into the traps too. And you got fucking blades and shit over here, what the fuck? Anyways, we made it through the first floor. And now we're gonna head up to the second. I think the second floor isn't that bad, if I'm not mistaken. But I really have yet to really go through the stage with the lantern. So, well, with Shingen and his story, because the lantern, I'll bring it up now, but I'll also bring it up later on as well. The lantern can only be obtained in order to get the lantern, you have to go through Kunoichi's story. And in order to get Kunoichi, you have to complete 2 stories with 2 different characters. 2 specific characters. And Shingen's one of them. So, yeah. Anyways, I think we have to head down. If I have to get the 4th tier weapon in Kawanakajima, that's fine. Right now, I want to get through this section quick. Because, like I said, down the road, I think it's 10 minutes, a fire attack will occur. And then another 10 minutes, it will start to spread. And then, oh god, we're facing somebody right now. But before I do that, let's avoid the fucking sky ninjas. Because I hate those fucking sky ninjas. Oh, okay, I know who we're facing. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna fight Oichi.
Maybe I am a little nervous.
Don't worry. I won't hurt you. Just let me pass.
And as you can see, there's no way out. So I have to defeat Oichi or have her kill me. Either or. But she's down.
Oh, I lost.
Alright. She's down, and now I'll head up to the 3rd floor. The 3rd floor had to be really confusing for me for the first time. When I actually went through this for the first time, really fucking confusing. And I got lost so quickly. But fortunately for me, obviously, because it definitely helped me out down the road. But yeah, especially when you have the lantern equipped, that will definitely help you out big time. But for me, right now, looking at that, it's very fucking misleading. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, you're first.
You fought well.
Alright, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm right. Yep. That was quick. So you would want to head up here because this staircase leads you all the way around. And I'll tell you, this floor is actually pretty big, but fortunately, you're right there. So all you need to do is head to this section here, and then you'll be pretty much right by the exit. That is if you don't have the lantern equipped. When you do, you'll be able to see exactly where you're going. Like I said before, and I will bring that up once again when I get the lantern, as well as any other time I equip the lantern. So, and we're playing Azuchi Castle. So if you really want to, very difficult to pull off. There is an item up there if you really want to try to grab it. I'm going to try to, but if I fuck up that many times, I'm going to say fuck it. Wow, got it on my first try. Oh, weapon. Okay. Now we'll head up. And as I said before, don't worry about defeating every troop because they'll automatically respawn within a gate that you won't be able to secure. So it'll be a complete waste of time, and for the fact that we're going through a siege battle, well, going through a castle stage in a siege battle, expect a fire attack. Oh, we don't have to face anybody. Alright. Also, I should bring up, as you already know, because I'm pretty sure you've seen it by now, when you enter the castle part of a siege battle, your KOs will be saved from the point that you got last time. So, whatever KOs you have in the field battle will be carried on to here. Anyways, here's the 4th floor, and we only have 2 more floors left after this. 1 more floor of this bullshit, and then the tower. Now it's just only a matter of time before the fire attack starts. Just a fire attack. It goes in 2 stages, or it comes in 2 stages. The first part, which is the regular fire attack, it should be popping up soon. I think it's 10 minutes. There it is. Okay. So, you have the regular fire attack, and then within the next 10 minutes after that, it'll start to spread, and then you'll slowly start to lose damage, or lose health. And for you to really continue on, and I'm not saying continue on in a bad way, but more of, in order to really, you have 2 options, I should say. The first option, as you slowly start to lose health, make sure you get health, because you're gonna need it. And then second, get to the top quickly. Some cases you probably have to deal with the fire attack up there too, but just get to the top and complete the stage quickly. That way you don't have to worry about dying. But I would strongly suggest you to find health on top of that. So, finding health is crucial, which will be most likely you're going to be finding them from enemy troops that don't spawn outside those gates. So that's a little trick for you, a little tip. If you see any troops coming out of gates, don't expect them to drop health. Anyways, we made it up to the 5th floor. We have 1 more floor after this, and then that's just fighting Nobunaga. And I think this floor is actually pretty quick, well, pretty short. And I believe I have to fight Hanzo. Oh, no, my bad. I'm thinking another stage. Ranmaru, another character that we have yet to see yet. Or we have yet to see. I think we're right there. I really don't want to rush it. I don't want to overkill it either. Yeah. That sucked. You know what? Let's go for it. Oh, that's not the right way. I thought it was. You could actually get up there if you're playing as Kunoichi, Hanzo, or Akuni, because they know how to double jump.
If you continue to approach, I will be forced to take action.
You have much to learn about power, young samurai.
Alright, so far so good. I was kind of expecting another Musu attack. But yeah, Ranmaru Mori. And he's almost down.
You fought well.
I have failed in my duties.
So yeah, Ranmaru's down. Technically, Ranmaru is a he, but for some reason in this game, in this series, oh shit, that was close. They portray Ranmaru as a she. Why? Your guess is as good as mine. Like when it comes to backstory and all that, I pretty much know a lot more with Dynasty Warriors and the Romance of the Three Kingdoms, way more than Samurai Warriors, because I really actually played Samurai Warriors, or started to play Samurai Warriors after I
Two of us. Quite exciting.
what is it? After I learned and played Warriors Orochi 1 and 2.
Say would make you sheath your blade now.
Alright, the musket fucks have to go first, especially for the fact that they will get you in the air, and that's complete horseshit. I know for a fact if you wipe out all the troops here, none will respawn. Alright. He's almost down. And there we go.
Nothing lives forever.
And he's down for the count.
What do you think of that?
And that's a win. Alright. So that's another one down. That took us a long time. Anyways, I'll discard that. I'm gonna keep that. Discard that. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, so we got the Matsukaze Saddle, which is a saddle that Keiji Maeda rides on. And this saddle, this horse, is the fastest horse in the game, and the strongest horse in the game. In order to get this horse, all you have to do is two things, well, three things technically. One, make sure Mitsuhide does not trigger the fire attack. Two, make sure you defeat Keiji Maeda in that little section there. And then three, make sure you defeat the supply captain. And then he'll drop it, and you'll get it. Obviously, complete the stage, and it's yours. Anyways, moving on. Demon Staff, I think we already have one at plus 20, if I'm not mistaken. And a Moonstone. Alright, nothing crazy, just that. Great. Anyways, moving on. Here's our bodyguard experience total right here. Oh, we actually lost one. Who died? Probably when I was fighting Nobunaga. Alright. Here's the mission completion. Or mission completion. Here's the overall experience. Our mission completion is actually at an A for the first time in a long time, because I intentionally botched the mission with Kenshin. But anyways, moving on. Alright, now, what's our total skill point total? Holy shit, that's a lot. Right, everything doubles in siege battles. So, anyways, we just maxed out our jump right out of the fucking gate. Anyways, so we got a lot of stuff now. Yeah, acclaim for sure. Yeah, vitality for sure, twice. I don't know if I actually mentioned this one, but I don't think I have, but I'll bring it up now. So, rage is pretty much the elixir. I think I did. Now I'm thinking about it, but I'll say it again. Rage is pretty much your elixir. So, I'm gonna level that up once. Uh, might as well level up pressure as well. And I think I'm good. I could always do rally. You know what? That's fine. So there we go. And now we'll save. And there you have it. You have been watching my gaming adventures featuring samurai warriors, and I'll see you in the next part where we will go and head towards the final battle, which is, if I'm not mistaken, the Kawanakajima showdown. Yep. And in order to get to the other stage, as you already know, if you really want to, I'm going to go through all the other stages after this, obviously. But if you play the Siege of Azuchi Castle and you actually fulfill that mission and not screw it up like I did intentionally, you'll be able to head up to the upper path and complete that battle instead. But that will be later on. But for now, in the next part, we're gonna go through the Kawanakajima showdown and get this ending and unlock this ending once and for all. So with that being said, peace out.